It is a beautiful spring afternoon here at the Disneyland Resort. Welcome to March 3rd here today. That's when we're recording this thing. Whenever this releases, welcome. The Disneyland Railroad is testing. Railroad reopens after a couple months. Closed back in January, and they're doing some tests right now. But we are not going to go on the railroad. We are going over the DCA Food and Wine Festival 2025. We didn't do a Lunar New Year video for this year in 2025, but mainly because, not gonna lie, the only good item that I saw on that menu, and I kept going back to it, was that scallion pancake tostada with bulgogi beef. What a dish. So here, as things start quieting down from what people called Ski Week, let's go ahead and check it out. DCA Food and Wine Festival 2025 with the Sip and Savor Pass, which we will get in just a little bit. You know the rules. It is 3 dishes that we'll try out today, 2 new and 1 returning favorite. Welcome to TASG Vlogs at DCA Food and Wine. DCA side, so the red cart trolley is now permanently stopped. We list out on the last day of this, just I think a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it is still the middle of the off-peak season, what we call refurb season. So there's a lot of things under control or under construction, closed. Disneyland Railroad being part of it. Disneyland Monorail too. So I've been hanging out at Din Tai Fung a lot. So the Din Tai Fung Express, not quite yet in operation, but DCA Food and Wine. Let's go ahead and get a sip and savor real quick, and we'll continue on with our food escapades here. Alrighty, we got our sip and savor pass, 8 count here, February 28th to April 21st, and also a plate. Y'all remember Zoo Pals from back in the day? You get a plate, carry it around. Honestly, you get this, it's way better than holding out that paper tray that they got. Oh, what's my hair doing? Anywho, let's go ahead, walk around, check out some of the food booths and food booths as well. Alrighty, so first one up here is the birria mac and cheese. I forgot which booth this was from, but the B-roll should be playing right now. And let's go ahead and check this one out. It's got like some sort of crema on top. I think it's salsa verde or avocado crema. You got the meat, you got the mac and cheese. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a spicy kick to it. This table is not stable at all. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh. They put some tortilla chips crumbled in there. It's got a little bit of that crunch to it. The mac itself is pretty good. That's one of the biggest things with these food and wine festivals, is that they do really good macs. I remember that they had like a habanero mac, and then the following year they had like a peanut butter and jelly mac. Again, Sip and Savor is going to be your best friend for these events. The second one that we're going to get in just a little bit is the musubi fried rice. They're right next to each other. Golden Dreams. That looks to be one of my favorites for the year, but this, so far, an unsung hero. Alrighty, so again, next one up is the musubi fried rice. And this is something that has been on my radar since the menu released. But spam-like pieces of pork that look marinated in teriyaki sauce. A little bit of a Kewpie style mayo. It's extremely fragrant. That's a piece of the pork. Wow. All right. A little bit of egg too. In this economy, here we go. Cheers, y'all. Wow. And that mayo's got some kick to it, like furikake. This is so good. My goodness. It's that mayo. It's spicy. Honestly, 10 out of 10. One of the best ones here. For our third Sip and Savor tour of the day is going to be the returning favorite, but this is more of an interesting twist on a returning favorite. Garlic Kiss for years has always had a steak sirloin, steak tips type dish with mashed potatoes, and then the second dish they would have is a mac and cheese, mac, carbonara mac, Yuzuki's bacon and all that stuff. And that was what it was for years. Here in 2025, they have combined it into one. So, you still get your sirloin, you still get your garlic chimichurri, but instead of mashed potatoes, you get mac underneath. Let's dive right in and see, is mac and cheese a good substance? A good substitute for a good substitute for mashed potatoes? I mean, like garlic mac to garlic mash. I'm sorry, garlic mash to garlic mac. Mac. That's the mac that we all know and love. Actually, you know what? No difference on the beef, but mac again. It tastes like the Kugel mac from Festival of Holidays. It's all familiar flavors. It's mixing well, I guess. The chimichurri, though, I think it's one of the most flavorful parts of this dish. Excellent. Better than I expected. When you take two of the best dishes of all time, kind of, from Garlic Kiss, and you kind of combine them. It works just as well as Jason Vi from Arcade. They're better in separate dishes, but when they're together, it's an interesting combination. We also got the Guava Lychee Mule, 1750, from the same place, Garlic Kiss. Tangy, citrusy, fruity, excellent. So yeah, Sip and Savor Pass. You can get a, I forgot the price for the 4-count, but you can get 2 counts, 8-count, and a 4-count right here at DCA California Adventure. DCA Food and Wine Festival runs February 28th. We're already in March anyways. From now until April 24th, that is here in 2024. If you're strategic like I am and you come over every single week, back when they had tabs, you would have like 3, 2, 3. I would use 3 in one day, and then the next week I would use 2, and then the following week I'd use 3. So take it as you may, but these are my favorites so far of DCA Food and Wine 2025. I'm Mark Campbell. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.